I'm going to be doing on the screen. I've just clipped it to my sketchbook. You see these clips are really handy, especially doing some planner. Just keeps your pages from blowing. It can be kind of difficult challenge when you're outdoors. So just adjust the camera. See, I've done a little bit of a sketch. Now, the problem that I think it may be a problem, it may not be, but one of the things that I think is going to be a challenge for me is leaving this highlight on the top of the sheet and on top of these ones here. If I do include these, I'm not sure. I've just started with a quick sketch of one of the sheep. So it would be easier maybe if I had some masking fluid. But I do have some masking fluid, but unfortunately I've not used it for a long time, and the masking fluid has got inside the lid, and I can't undo that. I've tried numerous times, so I did have a thought of perhaps using some masking tape and just popping that, sticking that, cutting some out with my I don't know what they call them, exacto knife, a craft knife. And so I was going to cut some of the tape out and just pop it on there. Just makes life easier um, rather than sort of cutting around. You can just go over the whole thing, not worrying about leaving that highlight, especially with masking fluid. But unfortunately, that's not what's going to happen. So I'm just going to crack on with this, and I'll just have to, the good old fashioned, just have to cut around that area. So let me just find my pencil. So a big shout out to Susan, who's just done, I think it was a 40-day challenge. It was 30 days or 40 days. But she's just completed that, and she's a complete beginner to painting. So well done to Susan for becoming one of my friends here on YouTube. And so she's doing really well. She's doing really well with her challenges. Um, it's it was a 30-day or 40-day challenge without using sketching, without using an eraser. Now you can see I draw that one, and I'm using that eraser. Just got that sheet slightly too close. It don't really matter. I mean, it's you can play around with the composition, especially. I find it a bit of a challenge when you're working on a smaller scale. You sort of have less room to get things in. So I do find that a bit of a challenge, and I misjudge the distance. So it's still a little bit close, but I'm just going to roll with it. And it's kind of hard to see comparing a bit of. I need the photograph reference a bit closer before I worry about that. Just see what I can do. So I'm just getting the basic shapes before I commit to anything. I'm just getting the shape. Try and get that right first, and then I can move on and obviously add colour once I get that. Once I'm happy with that shape, go ahead. I'm not convinced about this one, to be fair. For this sketch in the sketchbook and doing live, so I'll just have to wish me luck, and hopefully I give it some justice. But like I said, if you do have some masking fluid, then this is the sort of thing that it's perfect for, just to, so you don't have to worry about those highlights and sort of mess up and cover your highlights unintentionally, because that can easily happen when you're in the middle of sketching. away, and sometimes you misobserve, if that's a word. And sometimes you just miss some details. You just in the moment, and you just go in and sort of fill out what you think, and then when you look at your reference, it's a little bit wrong. And I'm no stranger to that. It's just we're all learning. We're all learning and learning. And sometimes these things happen, but you just got to move along and just not let it worry you too much. Um, so just using the pencil quite lightly. Hopefully you can see that properly. Hopefully you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. If you're watching this on the replay or you come and join this live, let me know how the sound is. And hopefully so there's a nice little shadow coming off the sheep here. Just marking that down with pencil. So once I get this, it's probably quite easy to paint once I've marked things out. Just getting things right that could be a little bit of a challenge. And obviously, I'm just wary of the camera as well. I've got to make sure. Um, keep my eye on comments and things like that. It is normally quite quiet this time of day. I'm just trying to find the reason why I'm doing 12 o'clock. Just trying to find a good time that more people could join. But I just think it's just one of those things. It's hit and miss in all our lives. Just it's difficult to gauge when people are free and can watch. I know Susan normally pops in, but I do normally do 10 o'clock, and I just find that quite difficult for some people, especially in the States, because most of my viewers are from the States, so it can be difficult. And I know she normally joins when she's getting ready for work. She just normally pops in, says hello, and sticks around for a little bit, and then she's off to work. So yeah, just there's no rush to this part of the painting. This is where it's sort of make or break. But once you get the details down, the shape and all sorts, then you're good to go with the watercolor. So I'm just having a brew as well. I just got back to pop out, and someone I know just on the end of the street, nice chap. He was trying to catch his cat. The cat had escaped the house and under some cars. I spent 10, 20 minutes sort of trying to find this cat, bending down, getting sort of lost under cars, trying to get this cat out. And he did catch it in the end. And I'm also trying to do a little bit of cooking. I've got curry in the slow cooker, crock pot as it's known. See, that doesn't look very much like a sheep's face, but maybe when I get some paint down and get the highlights and whatnot, maybe then it will resemble a little bit deer's face. Kind of hard to paint animals, get them looking the way they should, but I'm just gonna go for it anyway. Looks like a deer. Hopefully I can do this justice. There's a little bit of height on his chin. I don't know what I can do as regards to the highlights, and because I'm working in such a small scale, it would normally be a lot easier for me on a sort of at least A4 size. But I'll just do what I can and not ask for anything perfect. Just a fun sketch, really. So, um, So just as long as it sort of looks like a sheep, I say, as long as it sort of looks like a sheep, happy with that. And it's more so the highlights and shadows that's going to make this paint. And that's what really attracted me to this painting scene. So I'm just going to get a little bit of tone there so you can see what it's going to look like once I add the watercolor medium, it's going to sort of obviously just trying to get this correct in proportion. Legs are in shadow, so I'm just going to pop a little bit of shadow on there. There's a little highlight just on the back of the highlights. Just a little bit of highlight there. So that's quite nice. If I can capture that, if I can manage to go around. So obviously because it's watercolor, you do get some movement. Although in my favour today, because I'm not working on my usual easel, then I can sort of do this one fairly flat. I say fairly flat, I didn't want to grab something just to have the sketchbook a little bit of an angle, but I suppose it doesn't matter because it's almost flat. I won't get the watercolor, the water pulling the pigment down, so I might just be able to get those highlight details in. Just going in and just indicating where the shade is and where the light. And this one is looking a bit. This is going to be more of a suggestion. It's going to be not going to be much detail on it, but I do see there's nice shadows. And this one, the shadow comes right down, and one of the back legs is coming through. You can just see, and you know, a little bit of shape here, the belly of the sheep, just from the side, and then a little bit there as well. So just as long as I get this shape, then I'm thinking it might look okay. So now I've got a choice of, I brought 3 palettes down. I bought 3 palettes. So I've got a choice today. Maybe use my Winsor & Newton palette. White Nights. It's just a really big palette, this one. Or like grams. So I think I'm going to use my grams for this one. Really nice palette. Some really nice colours in there. And I think for this painting, it doesn't really matter about the colour. And I know I said that a few times. But this one, it's mostly about contrast and shadows and tones. That's the word. I couldn't find the word then, but it's mostly about tones. So as long as you get the tones right, it doesn't really matter what colour you go with, to be honest. But I'm just mixing. See if I can move the camera a little bit. Okay. So I'm just mixing a little bit of this green, and it's quite a rich dark green for the grass. So this is just that green, and whatever else is left in my palette. I can see little bits of blue, which is all good. So there's some green, and maybe we'll switch a little bit of that yellow. I'm not sure what it is. I think it's Hansa yellow. So that's quite a nice colour to add to the grass. Here, more water, more green. So sap green, that's the colour that I like to use for green. I've not really tried Hooker's green, I don't think. But let's go ahead and start on the grass on this paint. So like I said, I'm going to have to, because I'm not using anything to mask the shapes, then I'm just going to have to put around, which it just takes a little bit more. You have to be a little bit more careful and take your time a little bit more. Sometimes I get a bit and because I'm not at an angle, I might get some sort of cauliflowers, that sort of thing. I'm using quite a big brush, especially to cut around, but fingers crossed. Try not to go into the sheep, especially the highlight area. It doesn't matter, don't worry if you go into the area where it's not highlighted, it's in shadow, so it doesn't matter. You can actually just paint straight over that. Doesn't matter too much at all. And so, as I'm doing this little I can't really see how far she's going. And I'm going to paint that. I usually stood up to do my painting, so I'm sat down to do this. Could be present different challenges for me. I just find it, well, with my setup, I have an easel on the kitchen table, or living room table. So naturally, it's just easier to have on okay, and compromises. Yeah, the only thing with masking fluid is when you get a really sharp, because it stops the pigment from coming on the paper. And you get this sharp sort of outline. So I find it good to maybe put a little bit of paint down first, a lighter colour, and then it's not too white the highlight. Maybe need that really white highlight. So, yeah. Okay. Just wondering if I should fill the paper round, so I like to look at this. So honest. I think that might be quite nice. And see, I've already got into the shape of the second sheet. Not to worry. So yeah, definitely gonna have to switch brushes. Just while I've got the green, I'm gonna add the trees and the things that are going on in the background. And so just using the brush just to create those tree shapes in the distance. something that there's no paint on it. Don't forget to like. Just the hat. I know it's not looking too great at the moment, but I'll just show you it's probably going through the ugly stage as we speak. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't stay there too long. So yeah, I'm going to switch brushes. I think I should do that actually because I'm going to ruin it if I carry on with that. Danger, danger. Um, it's also a little bit more of a challenge this setup because I've not got a lot of space on here. So just got to be careful with the pen, the palette and stuff. Yeah, there's not much difference in this brush. Should have done a smaller brush though. It's just come out. It sort of looks nice when you leave your foreground. Well, for this one in particular, leave your foreground quite loose and have all the details in the foreground. Sort of looks quite nice. It does offer a different sort of look. So just a couple of roofs here. So I'm just going to keep things nice and loose, and maybe that'll do for the sort of background distance. And now what I want to do, I'm going to tackle the actual body, the actual sheep itself. So I'll go for that. So the colours that I'm looking at, the sheep, what I think I can see is blue. I can see a few colours in there that I can use, but it doesn't really matter for colour. It's just the shadow colour, so I'm gonna mix that. Just over here. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna get to that colour. So I've got a little bit of, perhaps it's a neutral tint or Payne's grey in the palette. You can see that colour, quite a nice shadow colour, and that would work. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add a bit of this French ultramarine, nice and cool. You can see that, and then touch of you can see that purple, purple sort of colour now. That's perfect. It's a really nice colour for the shadows. So let me put the camera back around, and here goes. Add this to the sheet for the shadows. And then just carefully, because I'm mindful of those little highlight areas, I'm actually going to change brush because I will destroy this. It will go wrong if I don't change. So I'm just grabbing a smaller brush now, Da Vinci, size 2, whatever that is. You can see it's got quite a small brush. That gives me more control. And just allows me to cut around and keep those shadows intact. like I say, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm not after perfection on this channel. And your perfection is pretty much always coming off your close to that. And some of the legs, like I say, there's a little bit of highlight, so at least I can reserve that highlight. And there we go. And there's a little bit of texture on the wool of the sheep. And so just around that to go into the highlight. There we go. So hopefully you can see how that's having how that's looking on the painting on the sheep, more sort of sheep looking. Now inside the ears, there's a little bit more of a red, presuming a bit like a pink almost. And I just tapped into a little tiny bit of red. Red it is, it doesn't really matter. And pop back in to just add these shadows, and then some other highlights in can. This is a bit of a challenge. Um, and then we've got this bit of a shape on the head. Can you see why I use the pencil more than what I normally would? Nice, because I really need to keep highlights. That's the and all the right hand side is in shadow. Still got some of that warm red in the pen, but it doesn't really matter. You can see the way things are going now on this sheet. The light really does stand out. So I do like that. Yeah, for me, when I'm doing a painting, it's mostly about the light. And I watched another fellow YouTuber saying exactly the same. It's not really about colour or anything like that. When he's out painting, he looks for the light, shadows, stuff like that. That's what I like to do as well. And also, shapes could be an interesting one. If you're looking for something to paint, you can sort of look at shapes, that sort of thing. That's all good. Okay. There are little highlights on this one, but it's quite difficult to get, so I'm just going to indicate those other. It's not really turning out that well, but maybe I can add a pen to this one. It is quite a lot in shadow. But we'll see. Let me get some of this one. I've got this pen in this colour. I'm just going to add a little bit to the roofing of this, just on that one side. We come down, add a little bit of some of that on there, and there's also a couple more buildings. And I'm just going to indicate those. You can see. There we go. So we've got the shadow on the grass. So what I'm going to do for that, I'm just going to grab some of the something's in my pen. So just a little bit of neat sap green. So I'm going to connect the shadows to the sheep. it's kind of, you don't have to do the shape exactly because it's elongated. That's the word. That's the word. Because the sun's still quite low. This was, when I took this, it was fairly early morning, maybe 10 o'clock or something like that. So the sun was still quite low, and these long shadows, and so that's why you don't really have to worry too much about just the indication more than anything of the shadow. But I sort of just a simple shape of the sheep. It doesn't have to be exact. Some kind of way with just indication of the shape like this. Can't really see what's going on too much with this sheep, but there's bits of grass and some of that texture more than anything. So using the side of the brush, I'm just allowing that pigment to pick up on the texture of the paper. And I know with sketchbooks, they're not usually that, not usually too textured. It's got a little bit of grain on the paper, so there is a bit of texture. So you can make most of that by using the side of the brush or dry brush, that sort of thing. That does, does help. So just adding some detail there. Glass. Um, so let's I'm just looking at the background. Let's see if I can do some more to the background. You can see that the brush will push out very much, but it's all good. It's all good. Um, what to do, what to add. Um, like I said, I want the background to be quite loose. And that doesn't detract from the painting. I'm just making some details up now just for interest more than anything. It's something else that we can do. It really is. There's no rules. As long as you get the main elements, the main sort of thing of this painting is the highlights on the sheep. So I've captured that loosely. Let's see, I might be able to go in with a little bit of pen now, just to define some little bits and bats. Um, yeah, let's see. I don't have any pens out. Let me just have a rummage. Two, which is the size that I do like to use. Just worry that the paint might be dry, so try this one. I do need to get that photograph a little bit closer so I can see. And just a few little details just to help with this. It's a little bit messy, this one. You can see just looks a little bit, but just a few little details could make a difference in this. You can already see that that's okay. highlight too much. I can actually add little bits to this guy here as well, just to clean up some of those highlights, and then separate them just a little bit more. And then, SolidWorks synth and these guys got a little bit of character. You might know this kind of looks. And here's the closest one to me on that day. And he sort of got up when I approached the fence. Scared, I'm not sure, but I already thought I was going to feed him. But, yeah, there's a little bit of detail. Let me pop in with another brush. There's little bits of detail on the underbelly of the of the sheep. So I'm just going to go in with that little bits of detail. Yeah, and it's just tiny, almost like dirt. And then it comes off really well. A bit delicate. A little bit of neutrality. Maybe it's, yeah, like just darken the top where the highlight is. And I'm just giving that a little bit of texture as well. You see, just to help that highlight pop a little bit more and give a little bit more texture to it. It's not actually turned out too bad. I did have reservations at first. I thought what I'm doing while I'm doing this one could be a bit of a challenge. But as an overall painting, I think I've captured what I wanted to capture. It is quite simple. I don't mean quite easy. I mean simple. The actual painting. It's quite not too many details. So if you are on location, if you do plan on going out doing this sort of painting, then this is the sort of thing that you could do. It captures the essence. And that's all I wanted to do. So just a few little grassy details. Let's see. Let's see if I can clean this other guy up a little bit. A little bit more dark. Sort of define a few things. Like his leg. I don't know what's going on. It's a bit confusing, this bit. What you shouldn't do is fill it in with what you think, because that's when you get things a little bit wrong. Let's see. But anyway, you get the idea. Hopefully, if you do want to paint this, sheep in the light. Obviously, with a smaller sketch, you're a bit limited, but still shouldn't stop you from having fun with it. But I think that'll do it. Let me give him some shoes. And I think that will do. Overall, it looks quite effective. Just a few little details here, kind of like that when almost like the edges of the painting looks a bit melted away. Let's get some green. You can see I'm using my liner brush, not really a brush that you would do this with, but it gives it a little bit of texture, and I'm happy with that. Let me know what you think in the comments. I do appreciate your time. Thanks for being here. And give me a comment, like. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. And, definitely plan on doing more plein air painting because I had a really nice time. A few days, Friday last week, and so if you're interested in that, let me know. Venture out again with this this sketchbook, and that's it. Thanks for watching. It's quite a short one, this one, but I do appreciate you being here, and thanks for all your support in the community.